Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ngu Odilong Alex. Today I'm with Johan, and we're going to be exploring math. We're gonna go into some, different perspective on math and the implications it has on our society and how we function and how we develop and all that good stuff. So, without any further ado, here's Johan. Introduce yourself.
What's going on? This is Johan of Yo Math Study. Really happy to be here. Thank you for having me here, and
Of course.
always ready to talk about math one way or another.
Of course, of course, of course, of course. Yeah, let's just go into the whole thing. Like, so if someone asks you what exactly is math, like what's mathematics? What's
Right.
that all about?
So for me, especially the way that I define math and how I tell people what math
Mm-hmm.
is math is a set of processes that we do.
Mm-hmm.
And those processes help us measure things around us. They help us come to a logical conclusion
Mm-hmm.
based on, definitely evidence. What
Yeah.
I tell people also that math is not a universal language, and it is not just input and output. It's not
Okay.
just let me do this and get an answer,
Uh-huh.
because if that's the case, then there would be no point. But no, math is a set of processes, and those processes can vary all over the place. So
Okay.
there is no one kind of math. There's all
Okay.
kinds of different kinds of math.
So you're saying that that math is universal, but math evolves.
Exactly. So one of the things that I try to make clear to people is that the processes that we do in math are
Mm-hmm.
very simple: add, subtract, multiply, and divide.
Right.
But
Yeah.
when it comes to how the frame of thought goes from culture to culture or place to place or even person to person can
Mm-hmm.
vary up. We might
Mm-hmm.
know, okay, yeah, 2 + 2 = 4. But then
Right.
when we start interpreting that value, when we start thinking about what addition means to me and what it might mean to you, may not be the same thing. And so
Okay.
that is something that's what's amazing about it, is that you and I could have completely different perspectives of how we do this math or these
Mm-hmm.
processes, but still
Mm-hmm.
come to the same conclusion.
Wow. So go more into the addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication, because that
Mm.
seems to be like the fundamental building blocks of all math, right?
Yes.
Like, and so how do we go from there to what we have today? Because
Hmm.
when I went to university, math seemed so complicated. It seemed so complex. It seemed so difficult. How do we simplify it to the point where we can teach it in the way that you're explaining? Because I think that what you're doing is like so interesting, and I think it's groundbreaking for like how we how we're going to teach math to our children, right?
Right.
Mhm.
No, first of all, thank you. I greatly appreciate that. And yeah, we got to demystify it.
Of course.
Um, you know, when you do that kind of minimalist thinking and shrinking it down like that,
Hmm.
that gives you a bigger canvas to be creative with. It gives
Okay.
you more room to discover stuff with. It gives you more
Okay.
room to mess with stuff. So yeah, add, subtract, multiply, divide.